What's going on, everybody? This is week 4, I think. Week 4. I didn't film too much today because it wasn't really nothing worth filming because y'all see me put up all the other walls. But all I did was just this corner right here and the top right there. That's all I did today because all I'm going to do today is just work on getting this closet all the way done and finishing the door. And I installed the diesel heater too. The diesel heater's installed and it's working. And there's the carbon dioxide alarm. So now what I'm finna do is cut this that I'm also not gonna film because that'll be boring. And then put it up right here on the wall. I'm gonna put it up right here on the corner of the wall. That's what I'm finna do now. So I will see y'all when I got that piece cut and it's ready to go up on the wall, and we'll remount the computer screen and all of that. See y'all then. All right, everyone. If you seen on the previous clips, I installed the pass-through thing right here for the computer screen. This is the cord for the power supply for the heater, but I switched it out. Now what I'm going to do is install this wall mount. Reinstall this wall mount. I put everything back in here, so it's all still in here. If you all remember, I think I filmed this, I can't remember, but I made a bit. I said I had to take this down to put this wall down. And when I built this closet, I put a piece of wood. It's a piece of wood over there on that corner, just for the camera screen. It's gotta get mounted here. And hopefully it's a piece of wood. So let's go. Put it about at this height because I wanted to hide the carbon dioxide detector, and I get it. See, that's perfect. Put it about right there. That's it. I forgot I need this drill because that's how I did it last time. Yes. And I think I used this. It is, but I think that was a screw. Oh, yep, this screw's right. Oh, let's see what that is. Nope, almost. Gotta slide it over about right here. All right, everyone, we're back. That's it right there. So now I gotta find the right socket thing and stuff. Yep, that right there. Put this. Oh, make sure, okay, good. Don't want that to be upside down. Right there. It has some more to go. That's it. that's it. It'll go up in here. Plug up into this thing. Then this is the video. Now we get the screw, take that back off, put it back up here. And this could turn, which I thought it could, but for some reason I don't know. I still need this. This and this electric screwdriver. Then we put these back in. Just like that. Now we put this all back in. Alright everyone, we're back. Now I'm putting these ports back in. The VGA and stuff. Then we'll turn this on, it should work again. Then feed all of these back in on the leftover. But I'll tape it right there. But yeah, that's it. And you can see the carbon dioxide detector, but it's not that serious. But that's it. And the pass-through right there. Now if we flip this thing, it'll turn on. That's it. We're back. Now I can monitor the outside again from in here. But that's it for right now. So I'll see y'all next week when we work on that back wall and then start on the ceiling. So see y'all then. What's going on everybody? We're back and it's this week because I lost count. Today we're finally going to be working on the ceiling. Last week I think I recorded this, I don't remember, but I put all of the light boxes. All of the light boxes are in and we have one temporary light right there just for when I come in and leave, just so I can see. But all the boxes are in. Yes, we still do have this spot and that spot. And then I have to put that cover back on and do that stuff. But I'm not really worried about that. That's real small. Just like how I need to put this corner thing right here to make it look better. But once again, I'm not worried about that right now. We'll get that done when we get it done. So we're going to start on this side first. Then we're going to move on to this side. I'm not going to film me cutting the wood, but I will film me putting it up. And I won't forget this time. So, with no further ado, let's get into it. Alright everyone, we now have this whole part of the ceiling. Now there's multiple parts of the ceiling. So this is the first part where I don't have to do too much cutting. Then it's gonna be a part here from right there on down to this, where I gotta trim around this beam and stuff. That's the part. And then it's the middle part, which will be the easiest. So there's gonna be lights here, lights here, and then over there. All the light boxes are in. You're probably saying, how do you know where the light is? Well, in a few, I'm going to go through and mark it, but I know it's not one here, it's here, and then all the way over there. I know where they all are. So it's all good, and this part took a while. As you can see, I had to really trim that and stuff. And it's a big gap, but the silicone will fix that, and it'll fix some of that. But you're probably saying, oh, over here it's a real big gap. What I'm going to do is just raise all of this up. Not now. I still got to do my final things. So my final things will be little tiny stuff like that gap around there, this trim, that piece I never finished behind the ladder and up there, and that outlet plate. We got some little tiny stuff that I have to do. We have some real tiny stuff that I have to do. And when I do that little tiny stuff, that ain't gonna take that long. Then that's when I'll worry about this stuff. But right now I'm just worried about the big pieces getting up and stuff. So yeah, but that's all I wanted to show you. So now I'm finna go and take a little break and then come back and start on this side. And then this piece right here has to go there. So I'll see y'all in a few when I come back and do that. All right, everybody, we have this whole side done right there, the first part, and this whole side done right there, the first part. Now, what I'm finna do is drill the light. So I got the drill with the hole saw on there, the 6-inch hole saw, and we're gonna drill this side first and put those lights in, and then I'll shoot the laser across to this side and get the lights are drilled on this side, which I just thought about it. I should probably do that now. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'll figure that out. But we're finna drill the holes for the light. So with no further ado, let's get into that. Also, that's it for today. After we drill those, that'll be it for today. And I'll see you next week. So see you next week. And enjoy the holes getting drilled. All right, everyone, I seen the GoPro turned off. I don't know what all y'all seen or not, but here's all of the holes for the can lights. I measured them all correctly. They all line up, and I looked at them this way, and they all look pretty straight. And all of the cords came out perfectly. And now I'm gonna put the head mount on it, and I'm gonna show y'all how to install them. They come with these rubber things, but that's mostly for the drywall. I'm gonna take those off because they come off pretty easy, and I don't want to lose them, so I'll just take them off. So see y'all in a few. All right, everyone, got the GoPro on top of my head. I need to find the box that say left. Here's the lights if y'all never seen them. Go back into the previous video. They're not in this. This is the middle and the right. I preset all of them up, so they're all on the app, and they're all programmed and stuff, and they're all marked. So see, this says LB, which stands for left back, which means it goes there. And then you have LM and LF, which stands for middle and front. Here's the rubber things I was talking about. Take them off. So this one goes back here. Here's the, gosh! I hope it still works. I just realized I drilled right there. Hopefully it still works. I guess we'll see. It should. I don't think it is though. Oh yeah, it ain't really nothing right there. So we're good. That's the only thing about drilling these. Also, I think all the technology is in these. I don't even think the technology's in these boxes. So you put one in, then take the other one, push it up, and boom. There's the left back. Wish I would have known. I hope it's not. I don't think it is. Boom. This one didn't get drilled because I couldn't even see it. So I know that's fine. But I know they all work. Well, I hope they all work. We'll see. When we go plug it up. Put that one. Stick that up. Boom. There they all are. All three of them. And they all look pretty even too. Alright, let's see if I broke it. I don't think I did, but we're finna see. And we'll close the door so that way if I broke it, we're hid in the closet. Alright, here we go. Alright, I plugged it in. Oh, and they're all on. They're all on, everybody. This shed's gonna be nice when it's done. If y'all didn't know what was going on, these are temporary lights, and all the new lights are these can lights, right? Puck lights. Can lights is the old ones. These new things are called puck lights or wafers or something like that. But if we turn this off, the temporary light, oh, but that lit it up pretty good in here. So we have these, and then it's gonna be 4 on this side, which I'm finna do now because I'm excited. So it's gonna be pretty bright in here even without the middle. This is for the middle, right here. I'll probably, well no, I'll film me doing those. Well no, I'm not, because y'all seen the, well yeah, I'll time lapse that. So I'll see y'all in the time lapse of me doing that. Alright everyone, I'm done now. I got these 3 up, and I got all 4 of them up on that side. And this one I was nervous about, but it looks like I lined it up pretty good, but it's all the way over here, and that's all the way over there. Unless you try to see if it's off, you can't really tell. And then that was by itself, so it ain't that. Now, we're finna turn on this plywood and unplug this one so we can see what all of these look like working now. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh man. There we go. Just these alone lights it up in here pretty good. Which is funny. All of these by itself lights it up in here pretty good. That one, I don't know what's wrong with it. These are all RGB and stuff, and they can change the color temperature. Alright everyone, well with no further ado, see y'all later on. All right, everyone, what's going on? It's finally time. The last week of the shed build wall construction. So later on today, I'll give y'all a recap of what all I did and stuff. But it's finally time to finish this up. I finished all of this middle part off of camera. There's a couple of things I have to do. Right there, I'm gonna cut another piece of wood and stick it up between the fan, and it'll seal that, because it's gonna be a vent there and it's gonna look crazy anyway, so it's fine. I have to finish this part. As you can see, I added some more blocks, and this part, the same as that, is fine. I'm just going to cut a piece the length of this, stick it up in between there, or cut it, whatever I have to do, and that'll cover that little part. And then I have the silicone right here that I'm gonna go around and seal all of the big gaps like this and stuff. Gonna go around and seal all of that, and then seal all these really big ones over here on the side of the middle. Some of it's perfect and some of it is dipped down a little bit, so it has a little gap. And on this side, I couldn't find the screws, but it's up there. It's not really that big of a deal. But once I drill the holes for the lights, I'll probably be able to see it easier. I just don't want to hit none of the power cord, because you know it all runs in that middle part. I'm not worried about hitting it with this, because that's not gonna do nothing, and I'm gonna go slow and take my time. And I didn't run that BNC cable I said I was gonna do over there. It's fine. I don't think I'll need another camera, and I don't think I'll do that. I was just saying it. Plus we had that, but that's fine enough. It's fine. But with no further ado, I'm gonna put you all with time lapse and put on my safety glasses and probably take off my jacket, because when I start drilling these holes for those lights in the middle, it's gonna get all that sawdust and stuff we learned from the last time. So we're going to get to doing that, and I'll see y'all once we got them all on. Well, y'all will see in the time lapse, because I'll have it going as I put all the lights in and turn them all on. So I'll see y'all then. Alright, everyone, as y'all seen on that time lapse, that took a long time because for some reason that drill bit, oh no, it just took a long time, and then the drill kept stopping because that safety mode for when it gets stuck so it doesn't break your wrist and stuff. But we got all the 4 middle ones all done. The one right there by the door, the one. And if you didn't notice, they're off-centered on purpose. So this was here, but it's nothing there, and then this was here and it's nothing there. It's like that on purpose because I wanted the light to be even. I wanted it to be even, and if I had them all lined up, then it would be dark here, but now them will take care of that, and then them will take care of that, if that makes sense. But now what I'm going to do off camera, I'm doing everything else off camera because it's boring and not really that interesting, unless I do the silicone and all the gaps. But I probably won't do that today. I'll probably work on that next week, and whenever I come back or something, because gotta figure out what we're gonna do here. I think I'm gonna put some of that leftover foam like that right there and stuff in there, and then take the silicone and put it over. It's just a shed. It doesn't gotta be perfect. It's not a house. There's gonna be gaps and uneven stuff. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But with no further ado, I'll get into that, and then I'll see y'all later on and in this video. So see y'all later on. All right, everybody. The time has now come. That is the end of Shadville Part 19. Now I'm just going to give you a little recap of what all I've done. First, we started on the closet. I put up all the walls of the closet, put up the door. It was originally going to open this way with some gas things, but that didn't work out. So now it opens sideways. That's what it looks like in there. It has the light switch. We put back up the camera screen going through a pass-through, a carbon dioxide. We did this wall side. We put up all the lights. These run off of the caster switch. The rest run off of that yellow plug that plugs into the generator when I have that on. Then we did the back wall. This wall, the door wall, put up all the ceiling, and it's all done. And there's another pass-through right there for the big power plug. Then you have all the outlets right there at the diesel heater port. So that's everything that I did on Shadville Part 19. I hope you all enjoyed this. And now on the next one, it'll be the last one. And yeah, we'll see us paint it. And we'll put all the silicone and do the floor and the trim and all types of stuff. And this thing will be finished. That video won't come out until a good little minute from now. But when it does come out, I hope you're ready. But that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this Shadville. And I'll see you guys on the next and final last one. Bye. And go over here. Now let's at least get the... All right. And as you can see, we got a good